everyone. So we're going to be doing a nice standing full body workout today. Option to add weights. I'm going to be using weights at some points during this workout. You absolutely do not need them. You can definitely just use body weight. If you want to add something and you don't have weights, you could do something like a water bottle, like books, anything that you have around the house is more than okay. But again, we don't need it. We can do body weight instead. This is going to be standing, like I said, so there is going to be a balance portion in class. So I would recommend having like a wall nearby, a chair, maybe like a kitchen chair, something you can hold on to, or just be somewhere where you have some support if you need it. So with that, let's get started. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Let's bring the chin up to the ceiling. Looking up, reaching through, and down to the chest. Breathing. Roll off to one side, ear to shoulder. Back to center, and to the other side. Coming back around, let's do one big neck roll in one direction. And in the other direction, nice and slow. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take a roll down. Inhale, arms reaching up high. Exhale, roll down, one vertebra at a time, letting the head hang. Soft bend in those knees. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll back up, stacking the spine, just one vertebra at a time until the head is the last thing to come up. Inhale, let's do that again. And exhale. Rolling down, one vertebra at a time, thinking about your back in sections. Inhale at the bottom, let's go ahead, bend and straighten out the legs, taking a little stretch through the back of the legs. Inhale, go ahead and roll up, stopping once we get to halfway. Let's go ahead and make a flat back here, pulling that belly button in towards the spine, finding a nice flat, long back. Head is long here too. Hands are going to be placed on the knees. Bend those knees. Inhale, look up to the ceiling, arching back. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And arch. And round. Move at your own breath here, at your own pace. You can stay in one longer than the other if that feels good. Last one. Go ahead, find me in a flat back again. Pull that belly button in. Let's go ahead, send the arms out long and sweep them back behind us. Reaching long, sweeping back. Check in with the head and the neck, making sure they're nice and long and in line with the rest of the spine. Reach and back for 3 and 2. 1, stay reaching. We're gonna pull the hands back by the head, squeeze those shoulder blades, and back. Squeeze and reach. Squeeze and reach for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, let the arms rest by the side, coming all the way back down. Head and arms hang heavy. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine, roll up, one vertebra at a time, coming to a standing position. Nice job. Let's inhale here. Send the arms up high. Exhale, grabbing one wrist, leaning over to the side. Hips are staying stationary here. Legs are staying still. We're leaning out from the hip. Back to center. Switch sides. Very nice. Back to center. Very good. Let's go ahead and start here with some footwork. So we're gonna inhale here, exhale, calf raise. Hands can be on the hips in prayer, on something for balance. I have a wall right here that's off camera. You can have the hands on for support. Very nice. As we're doing these, I want you to think about slowing them down. So we lift, slow and controlled, that heel touches the ground, right back up. Slow and controlled, down, right back up. Thinking about standing nice and tall. Can you slow these down more? Not just the lift part, but the lowering part too. Core is turned on here. I want you to think about pulling everything in tight, pulling that rib cage together, zipping up from the pelvis. You've got this. 2 more. Last one. From here, we're gonna take a little squat. Inhale here, exhale, we're gonna squat. Inhale, come up, push back with the arms. Squat, arms can reach in front. Sweep them back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Very nice. Thinking about the knees, tracking over the toes, moving at a pace that feels good for you. You've got this. Let's add on. We're gonna squat. As we reach those arms back, can you come into that heel raise? Down. Very nice. So we're gonna come up, heel raise, slow and controlled, and down. Up. Lift as we push those arms back, slow and controlled. Thinking about finding your balance here. Thinking about standing up tall. Finding length through your spine. You've got this. We're gonna do 2 more. Make these the best 2 yet. The most controlled 2 yet. There's 1. And 2. Slow and controlled, bring it back down. Very nice. Let's go ahead. Find that soft bend in the knees. Feet are right underneath us. Hands can be out to the side. We're gonna make a circle with the hands. So seeing how fingertips are touching, elbows bent. Inhale here, exhale, we're gonna twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. And center. I want you to think about pulling that core in tight, tucking those hips under, and twisting, pulling that belly button in like you are wringing out a sponge. Core is drawing in deep with each twist. We're here for 2. Last one. Arms reach out to a T. Exhale. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale out. Exhale. And out. And exhale. For 2. And 1. Legs can just have a regular stance here. Arms come down, reach up and down. Exhale as we reach up, and as you reach up, I want you to think about drawing that rib cage closed, keeping that core tight so that the rib cage doesn't flare open as we lift the hands. We're here for 3. And 2. And 1. Adding on, inhale here, exhale, lift with the heel lift. And lower back down. Heel lift. Lower down. Heel lift. Lower down. Core is tight. Remember, we're not letting the rib cage fly open as we lift our arms. Give me 3. 2. Leave space between those earlobes and shoulders. 1. Very nice. I lost my balance on that last one. So if you want to use weights, this would be the time to grab them. Again, we do not need the weights. We're gonna inhale here, Exhale. We're gonna take that soft bend again in the knees. We're gonna reach up with the arms. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Just sweeping the arms forward and back like we were doing earlier. Core is strong, pelvis tucked under. We're here for 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. If you're using weights, let's bring them up by our shoulders. Inhale here, exhale, squat down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, up. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Very nice. We're here for 4, 3, getting full body work in today. 2, last 1. Feet come wide, wider than hips distance apart, and we're going to turn out the toes so that they're facing the corners of the room. We can keep the weights on the shoulders and open those elbows up wide. Can you bring them into a goalpost here? Very nice. Inhale here, exhale, lift 1. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Bringing the elbows back down to the line of the shoulder. And again, keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. Finding space between those earlobes and shoulders. Even though we're working them, we're still keeping them relaxed, away from the ears. Give me 2 and 1. Can you challenge yourself? Keep the arms up. Squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. You've got this. For 3, 2, last 1. Hold here. Elbows squeeze together. Lift, 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 lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, lower down. Very nice. Shake it out if you need to. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Down and back. Breathe here. Hand forward. Very nice. Let's go ahead and just bring the weights to the side in a comfortable position. We're going to inhale here, exhale, squat. Inhale up. As we squat, we're staying upright. So the knees are tracking over those toes, and the back from the tailbone through the head is staying up nice and straight and tall. Very nice. We're gonna add our weights in just a moment. Give me 1 more. Very nice. From here, we're gonna go ahead and add our weights in. We're gonna reach down, reach up at the top. Weights come down by the side, squeeze behind the back as we squat and lift. You've got this. And up. Take up space in this room. Thinking about moving strong, being strong, because you are strong. You've got this. Keeping that form, staying up nice and tall from tailbone through the head, knees tracking over those toes. Give me 2. You've got this. 1. Very nice. Take a minute, shake it out. From here, we're gonna come back with the feet underneath us. We can put 1 weight off to the side and just hold the other for now. Again, this would be an option to have like a chair next to you, a wall, whatever you need. If you want to play around with balance, you certainly can. We're gonna inhale here, exhale, curl, and lift, down. Can you add in the leg as we lift. And down, and up, and lift, and down. Foot can even stay on the floor and just lift that heel up off the ground here. Keeping that foot on the ground is more than okay. I want you to think about exhaling as you lift that leg, pulling the core in. Very nice. Give me 3. 2. Last 1. And down. Very nice. Shake it out if you need. We are going to lift that heel up off the ground. Holding the weight in front of us. You can certainly add your other weight back in if you'd like for this, but I'm going to keep 1 for now. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, we're going to twist over that leg that's lifted, keeping the hips facing forward. We are just twisting from up and back. Exhale. Inhale here. If you want that added challenge, can the foot rise up off the ground? Inhale here. The key to keeping our balance here is to think about staying strong through that core. Pulling that belly button in to that spine. Staying tall and long. And back. Give me 3. And 2. Last 1. Back to center. Release. Shake it out. Let's do that on the other side when you're ready. Just starting with that curl. Very nice. Exhale, lift. Inhale as we lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Remember, this can look like just lifting and lowering the heel too. This could look like having this other arm balancing on a chair or the wall. You've got this. Give me 3. Last 1. Very nice. Feet come underneath us. Soft bend in those knees. Hold that weight in front. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Hips shining forward. If you'd like, we can lift that heel off the ground or lift the leg off the ground. Twist. And back to center. Inhale, center. Leg can rest on the floor in between. You can challenge yourself to keep it lifted the entire time. Very nice. Give me 3. 2. Last 1. Very nice. Wiggle it out. Let's grab our second weight if you're using them. And again, we don't need them. Feet are gonna come out wide, hip distance apart or a little wider. Feet are turned out to the corners of the room. We're gonna inhale here, exhale. We're gonna squat. Inhale up, exhale, squat. Can we challenge ourselves to bring the weights behind the head as we squat? Reaching to one side. Alternating sides here. As we're doing these, I want you to think about staying upright through the whole thing. So not leaning forward or backward. We are staying up nice and tall, finding length, Core is engaged. Like you are between two panes of glass. Give me 2. Starting here. Last one to make it even. Very nice. Coming back up. Take a little rest. We're going to do one more set of those. This time we're going to stay in our squat, reaching down by the sides. Inhale, center. Inhale, center. Can you squat a little lower for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Up. Walk the feet together. Go ahead and shake it out. From here, let's go ahead. Inhale here. Exhale, flat back. Leaning forward, hinging at the hips. Soft bend in those knees. We're going to take some rows. And down. And down. And down. And down. Back is nice and flat and long. Belly button pulling in towards the spine. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Let's swing. Slow and controlled. Using your breath, exhale. Inhale down. Pull that belly button in. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Roll the shoulders down and back. Very nice. From here, let's go ahead and step 1 foot forward. 1 foot is going to come off to the side. Foot that is forward is going to be slightly turned out to the corner of the room. Foot that's off to the side is going to be pointed. Let's take a soft bend in that leg. We could actually get rid of one weight for these. Hand is going to be chair, hip, wall, whatever you need for balance. We're going to inhale here, reaching up and over. Find that nice long line from the hand through the foot. Inhale. 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 One more. Very nice. Turning this leg out. Can we reach the weight straight up? Now we are straight up as well. Soft bend in the standing leg. Exhale. Can we bring elbow to knee? And down. Maybe elbow doesn't come to knee. Maybe heel just lifts off the ground and elbow meets hip. That's okay. Whatever feels best for you today. But challenging yourself. Core is strong. I want you to feel that crunch through the side of the body. Give me 3, 2, 1. Down. Release. Very nice. Hand comes up. We're going to inhale here. Exhale. Bend. And up. Core strong. For 3, 2, 1. Other side. Switch sides. Toe points to the corner of the room. Other toe points out to the side. Find a long line. Core is strong and tight. From the hand through the foot. Nice long line. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back underneath us. Turn the feet. Reach up with that weight. Foot comes out to the side. Knee to elbow. Inhale, exhale. Maybe it's not knee to elbow. Maybe it's knee to hip. Still feeling that crunch through the side of the body. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get rid of the other weight here as well. Starting to do a nice cool down. Let's bring the arms out to a T and circle. Breathing through. Reverse that circle. One arm over the other for a stretch. Find your breath. That was fast, but intense at parts. So I hope that you feel strong. Bring one foot forward, pointing those toes towards your face. Let's reach. And maybe next time you do this exercise, you challenge yourself to add those weights if you didn't this time. Maybe next time you lift the leg a little higher. Maybe you play around with balance. Knowing that you can always come back and see the progress that you've made and feel it. Very nice. Let's go ahead. Inhale, arms reaching up overhead. As we exhale, I want you to bring the arms back, tilting back, looking up, feeling a stretch. Inhale up, exhale. Open up through that chest. Very nice. Let's take a roll down. Inhale here. Exhale. Soft bend in those legs. Let everything hang. Pedal out those legs. Inhale here. Exhale, roll up. One last inhale. And exhale. Awesome job, everyone.